skill and scoring over 100 goals in just 7 seasons in Europe. A footballer with more goals than appearances for their country and a killer appetite for carrots. Welcome everyone, I'm Alexis Nunez and this is Grace Taste of Victory.
All right, so check this out. Bunny's on her way here. So today I'm going to flex a little bit of chef muscle and I'm going to do everything one time. Just run them simultaneously. We're going to be doing a platter and we're going to be doing what she requested, and that is some jerk chicken. So first things first, wash your chicken. Fresh water on there and your Grace vinegar. So all our chicken's been washed. I'm going to glove up and I'm going to season them all with the variety of Grace jerk seasonings. Over here, we're gonna go with the spicy jerk. For the wings, we're gonna go with the honey jerk. And for the leg quarters, we're gonna go with the mild. And again, I did all of them one time, because I'm flexing. Well, ideally, you want to just rub these up, let them marinate 3+ hours, and you're good to go. You don't need anything else, no additional seasoning, no salt, nothing. Now, especially in these leg quarters, I'm going to try to get in all the crevices here because we want flavor everywhere. We want flavor everywhere, for those of you who don't understand what I'm saying. And we're going to season the fish. We're going to use just a small bit of the mild jerk for this. Try not to season your fish for more than about half an hour at a time because that will get tough and we don't want that. We want a nice, flaky, delicate fish. From here, we're going to throw the thighs and the wings on a nice grill pan so we get nice charred smoky flavor. Then in the oven, for the thighs, I'm going to use a frying pan to just kind of sear them off, cook them on the stovetop, and I'm going to do the same for the fish.
Well, I think by now you can guess who my next guest is. I'm Alexis Nunez, your host for today, and this is Grace Taste of Victory. And to tell us exactly what victory tastes like, we are sitting down with top striker Khadija Bunny Shaw. Bun.
Hey girl.
Hey girl. Oh my goodness. Welcome. How are you feeling? You hungry?
Yeah.
You ready to talk about
Ready
some
to
food?
see what's gonna be presented.
All right. I know that you're hungry, Belly, and we know that you absolutely hold your own on the pitch. You have pace, but I want to know how you hold your own with our quick fire questions. You ready?
Okay.
My goat is...
Marta.
I knew that one.
Easy. For me, she is.
My toughest opponent is...
Toughest opponent, I would go with Wendy Renard.
That's another good one as well, but you got the better of her at World Cup.
I did, but she always, because when I went to Bordeaux, when I moved and went to Bordeaux, obviously I'm good in the air and she's taller than me, so she gave me a real challenge there.
Would you rather score an early goal or a last-minute winner?
A last-minute winner, because you could score an early goal and lose the game. So definitely a last-minute winner, they can't come back from that, so.
Finish this sentence now. If it's not a goal, it's a...
Assist.
Of course.
Of course.
You like assisting?
Yeah, I just want to, for me personally, I just want to help the team as much as possible in whatever way that looks like. Sometimes I don't score, not every game I'm going to score in, and not every game I'm going to score or assist, but as long as I make the defender's life very difficult, that's my job done.
Now, if you had to eat one dish every day for a month, which dish would it be?
Patty and cocoa bread. Because I've done it before.
We did it before in school, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And look, we turned out fine.
Yeah, we're okay.
All right, well, now I want to know, we know exactly that you can hold your own on the pitch, like I said. You're the top star girl there. How much of a star girl are you in the kitchen, though? Talk to me about these kitchen skills.
You know, when I was younger, because obviously my parents were Rastas, so it was always about the healthy, yeah, exactly, and they would always cook for me. But then when I left home and went to college, you know, you have to fend for yourself. So I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I think leaving home and transitioning to college and then the different countries definitely helped me, because I have to make things happen in the kitchen. So I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I'm all right.
You can cook.
I know when something tastes good.
A little more than boil water and pasta.
Of course.
All right, put some respect on your name.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're not going to put you in the kitchen today as much as I'd want to.
Okay.
You're a guest of honor, and we do have somebody who is extremely qualified to be in the kitchen, and he has cooked up an absolute feast for us. So you ready? You hungry?
Yeah.
All right, Chef Andre, come bring out the tasty treats.
So, I've wrapped all my cooking, and it's time to present. And what? Bunny's here. We don't want to disturb nobody. So here's what I'm gonna do: bring out all the stuff, start present, take the platter over. Once that's done, we'll take her special request, which is jerk chicken. Talk to me nicely.
Talk to you nicely.
Talk to me nicely. But hold on.
Yes.
Watch me now.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there's more? Hang on.
Now I'm going to be making a quick little cocktail. We have some cucumber here, we have some mint, we have the Grace aloe. We have simple syrup, ice. This is really easy. I don't have a cocktail muddler. However, not gonna stop me from work, you understand? We're gonna take some ice into our shaker, add some of our Grace aloe. So you can use whatever flavor you want for this, but today I'm using fruit medley. Simple syrup, which is equal parts sugar and water. With the aloe and simple syrup mixture. Then we top it up with some soda water, and this will make it like really crispy, refreshing, and just nice. There you have it, Grace Aloe Refresher.
Oh, we needed a drinks, man.
on,
We
man.
needed a drink.
Come on,
Hey.
man.
When last you have a fancy drink like this?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had one like this.
Anyway, all right, Chef Andre, treating you nice. All right, Chef Andre, tell us what we have here.
So here's what we got going on. You requested chicken today.
Okay.
So, Melon, good amount of chicken for you. Over here, we have a jerk chicken thigh slider with some coleslaw. Right here, we have some honey jerk wings. And then we have some jerk fish tacos with a tomato salsa and a nice drizzle of the Grace sweet and spicy sauce. Then over here, we have our aloe refresher, which is just one of the Grace aloe drinks with some mint, cucumber, soda water. Niceness.
Niceness. Treat us nice.
Good?
I'm excited
Great.
for this one.
For the fish
What's
taco?
this one?
All of them.
Fish
Oh,
taco.
this is the fish taco.
Yeah.
I thought you would go for the slider first.
Eat everything.
Don't say anything back.
That's what me I talk about.
Don't say anything back.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
So,
perfect.
as soon as you guys are done here, I'll bring over the main.
Okay.
Everybody happy?
Yeah.
Start with a cheers.
Thank you.
Chin chin. Perfect. All right, which one are you going for first? I'm going to go for the slider first. You want the
Okay.
taco first.
I go with. It's closer.
It's
Yeah.
good. Well, we love chicken.
It's the one.
Dive in. Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad it's chicken
Wow.
though.
This is really good, you know.
All right, well, let me finish chewing. Because we're going to dig into more food and we're going to dig into a chat. Once I finish chewing.
This is good. This is real good.
Spicy enough for you? Because I know you're not a big spice
Yeah, I
girl.
feel like it's like mild. It's not as hot as.
And you like the mild jerk
Yes,
seasoning from
yes,
Greystone?
yes.
All right, well, let's start from the beginning, Bun.
Okay.
Tell me how the story of Bunny Shaw began. Where did it all begin?
In front of my yard. Pretty much came back from England. Didn't have much friends because I lived in England for 4 years. Went back home, didn't have much friends, just always in the yard, but then football was just always playing. And every evening I used to hear the bang bang because I wasn't allowed to play. So I used to have to watch from inside.
Why? They just felt it was a boy thing?
My mom, there was a lack of opportunity for
Yeah.
female footballers in Jamaica. So my mom was like, why waste your time pretty much? So I was always inside and I would always watch and I would always see like you know, the people that come out in the yard, they would always come out and cheer, and I just never really understood like why until one day my mom went to get groceries, and then that's when I actually came out. But because it was in front of my yard, I was in the goal because I told one of my friends to watch at the corner to see when my mom's coming so I could run back inside. So then I went outside, I was in the goal, and pretty much I started from there. Every day I would wait until my mom and dad left
to play.
So because I wasn't allowed, and my mom didn't really fully give me that freedom to play until I was like 13, 14. So before that, I used to just always hide, and my mom used to always say, "Why are your clothes so dirty?" And I used to be like, I don't know. But that's how it really started, pretty much in front of my yard, just hearing the bang bang balls on the gate.
And when you say where it started, because of course you said when you moved back from the UK too, but home for you is where? Spanish Town?
Yeah.
Talk to me about Spanish Town and growing up there.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't have the best upbringing, I would say, based on my environment, but I made the best of it. And being that young, you're just living and you're just enjoying, you know, and then, you know, situation happened and I got the opportunity to leave, and my mom didn't want me to leave because obviously I'm the only girl. And then my dad was the one that say, let her go experience life. If she don't like it, she can always come back home. And then eventually when I left, my dad wanted me back home. But yeah, Spanish Town for me, it was all I knew growing up. Like I said, we made the best of the opportunities that we had. And yeah, I think for me personally, I really enjoyed my childhood.
What meal? Because obviously we're eating a couple of things now. I know you want to try the fish taco, and of course there's a joke where you're like, all right, let me have some. By all means, continue eating. But what meal, I suppose, takes you back to home, takes you back to growing up in Spanish Town?
Meal, I would say, because of how I grew up, obviously it was always like healthy and but
not too much tin food.
Yeah, but when I went away and I went to spend time with family, you know, you get a bit more exposed to a bit more stuff. And I would probably say, take me back to home, I would say white rice and mackerel.
With the tomato sauce?
Yeah, white rice. Mackerel,
cooked down.
Different. Mackerel's different. That takes me back home.
You still love it?
Yeah.
Now, of course, as you spoke about like how it was difficult, and it's always been difficult, you know, just women in sports, you know, especially in Jamaica, as you said, like your mother didn't feel like it was a viable route for you.
Yeah.
So at what point did you know this has to be more than just a love for me? This has to be my career. And how did you convince them, take me seriously, this is my career?
Okay, this is a long story, but I'm gonna try
we have
to make it short.
I'm gonna get some wings.
When we qualified for the World Cup. Yes.
That far? So you had to qualify for a World Cup?
So, remember, my mom didn't want me to play. Follow the timeline. Mom didn't want me to play. We didn't have the money to send me to college either. So, that we had to take into consideration. So, when I was leaving to go to America, I said, Mom, I'm going to get this degree and I'm going to come back. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to work and I'm going to help the family. So, that was the plan. Went to college. Obviously.
What you thought you were gonna work doing?
I don't know, but that was just the goal. And my father had this big shoemaker shop, and I used to help him in the summer, and you know, so I was like, okay, maybe I could go make some money, make the shop even bigger, you know, like dreams and stuff like that. Left, went to America, you know, different environment, and I had a lot of Jamaicans at University of Tennessee, so it was a vibe.
Jamaicans in Tennessee?
It was a vibe because they went. You know, track and field is a big thing. So the coach at the time, he went to Jamaica, boys and girls champs, brought back all the Jamaicans. So it was a vibe, right? And I was just enjoying it. And I was playing midfield, attacking midfield at the time. And the striker that was there, she left. So the coach said, you know what? Out of all the options we have, we think that you'd be best closer to goal. And I was like, absolutely not. But I bought into it, and we did extra training, extra practices. My final year, senior year, we qualified for the World Cup in October. So I'm then thinking, okay, I get to go to a World Cup, but you know, May we graduate, June I graduate, boom, I go back home. Qualified for the World Cup, that went away, January came, and then my coach called me one day and said, Bon, could you meet me in the office? And I was like, yeah, no problem. I went in the office and he was like, I got a couple calls. And I was like, okay, a couple calls.
About what?
About what, you know? And he was like, for you to go pro. I said, no. Put a stop there. I already promised mom, I'm going to get this degree and I'm going
to
home.
World Cup and you don't think I can do this as a
pro.
No,
but remember, like, I was scarred from very young, at a young age. You know, there's no opportunities, all that stuff. That's all they knew at the time. And looking back, I can't blame them. So I'm like, I done made a promise, you know, pinky swear them times, you know, it's a thing. So I'm like, no. I'm getting this degree and I'm going home. So he's trying to convince me. The World Cup came the summer.
Yeah.
I graduated and I was like, okay, I have this degree now, right? So I'm like, you know what, let me just go enjoy myself at the World Cup and see what happens. Alexis, I went to the World Cup.
I remember, I covered that World Cup.
I think at the time, we had one player playing professional, so everyone else was in college and high school. We just like took it as let's just go play. You know, we wouldn't take it very seriously. And then I remember we got hammered by Brazil. And after that, my agent called and said that we have opportunity for you to go to France. So I'm like, okay, no, I'm starting to think about it now because I'm like, okay, I'm at the World Cup. I'm competing against the best of the best. And I'm okay, like, you know.
I'm holding my own.
Yeah, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was to convince my mom now because I already told her I'm coming home.
Convince the boss.
But I think playing at the World Cup definitely gave me a lot of confidence to say, okay, I actually believe in myself and this is what I'm going for.
And you got there.
Yeah.
I want you to try the sliders them shot though. So,
No, this.
The slider's nice, right?
This bad.
Ratted, I can't open this for me. Hey.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Stop it. I couldn't open it. It's true that my hand them greasy. I went for the wings. Try the wings because the wings have a kick and I know you're not necessarily big spice. But hey. Can I handle that spice?
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Spicy but good.
Wait for the slow burn because by the time I ask you your next question, you're going to feel it. Because I'm feeling it. My nose soon start run.
Okay.
But Chef Andre will love it. We love it. I'm going to try the fish tacos actually. I know you want to try that last. But I will try it while you finish the wing and then I'll ask you the question. Once I take a bite.
I'm gonna try it as well, why not?
Well, of course, you've had so many what I would call pinch me moments in your career, as you've been to not one but 2 World Cups. You know, being part of a Jamaican team that was the first, you know, Caribbean country, men or women, to make it out of a group stage. Not only that, but playing against the likes of Brazil with Marta, France with Wendy Renard, 2 absolute legends of the game that you have looked up to. But what is still one moment that gives you goosebumps, that gives you chills and you think, wow, I did that?
Brazil.
That Brazil game where you left Marta crying, my girl.
You know what? Yeah, that leading up, it was, a lot of people just, like I said, for us as athletes, you see the wins, you see that, but you don't see what goes on behind. I remember that game, oh my God, that week was the longest week I think I've ever had in my life leading up to that game. And we spoke about it so much, but it was in a state where we're like, could you imagine if we actually like make that happen? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're going up against Brazil, but could you actually imagine if we sent Marta home?
I know.
So like that was the
Brazil,
the thing, you know? And then the day actually came and we're like, guys, look, we've always been the underdogs, nothing to lose, we're gonna go out there. And that was the longest 90-minute football I've ever played. Alexis, from minute 1, I'm looking at the clock. I'm checking the clock every chance I got. And then when that whistle blew, I just fell to my knees and started praying.
I have that picture because I, of course, was at that game, covering that game. Could not believe it. I don't think I've ever celebrated a draw that much too. And I mean, just the fact that defensively we were so solid. And usually, as we said, goals win games and whatnot. But especially after the result against France too, and the way in which you guys played against France, did that not like bring up your confidence more?
It gave us a lot of belief because obviously we've seen it and we heard it. No one thought that we were gonna get through the group, but
I did.
I just felt like we were so close together. It's like, I'm gonna fight for you. Like, if you can't make it, I'm gonna make it for you. So we had that attitude throughout the entire time, and like the preparation wasn't great leading into the World Cup, but that France game gave us, of course I got a red card, but anyway, we don't gonna speak about that.
Always talk about that.
But that France game gave us a lot of confidence and motivation going in, because we played Panama quite a few times, so we kind of knew what to expect. But France and Brazil gave us different kind of challenges, but as you see, we managed to push past them. So
managed to push past them, left poor Marta in tears, having her to give a big speech. She came to speak to you after too, which was a brilliant moment. I know you've spoken about that too. But right now, I hope you're not too full.
No,
because this was the France. This is good.
This is good.
Chef, man, which one is your favorite so far? Although mine will start run. I see your new soon start run too.
This is hot though. To be fair, this is very spicy.
I tell you.
Yeah, the sliders.
The sliders fire.
Yeah.
The sliders fire. We're probably going to finish it.
Yeah.
The coleslaw balances it nicely.
Yeah. This is my favorite one.
Yeah. Well, what if I told you we have more coming?
More
coming.
What is
maybe
it?
have a little surprise
What
for you.
is it?
Because a little birdie told us what your favorite foods are, Jamaican foods as well. So Chef Andre, he's gonna bring out even more food.
Oh.
Ready. We have the main ready. Jerk chicken as requested, but you didn't know what we're going to serve it with. So I have a nice jerk seasoned rice pilaf here. Fresh, hot, ready. So we set up Bunny on first, yeah? Then we'll sort out Alexis. Extra rice. She loves rice. More rice than chicken. All right, that looks good to me. So, star of the show. Nice, juicy jerk chicken. I glaze it with a little bit of the Grace jerk barbecue sauce because why not?
Chef Andre, bring out the main
I'm not
course.
even looking. I'm just gonna wait.
Just going to wait for the surprise.
All right. There you go.
Ooh, plantain.
Because what's a Jamaican meal without some rice plantain? Talk to me.
Exactly.
But watch me again.
Wait, because what's a Jamaican without jerk chicken?
Didn't I finish?
Didn't I finish?
Feel the
Oh,
rhythm.
tropical rhythms. And your
Feel the
favorite?
rhythm.
Pine ginger?
Yeah.
Mango carrots is mine.
I know. Talk to them. What you sip on your plate?
Seasoned
Extra rice. That's what I'm talking about.
rice. Listen,
Extra.
I need my rice. You need your rice to stop by.
If I didn't bring extra rice, should I fight
Alexis
here?
need more rice than me.
Hey, no, you brought 90 minutes. I sit down.
Yeah. So here's what we got going on here. We have some jerk chicken.
Yeah.
With the leg quarters here, and because I know you don't like too spicy, I added some Grace ketchup and some honey jerk to kind of glaze it.
Okay.
Add some
is it
extra sweetness.
hot or mild?
It's mild.
Okay.
It's mild. But the rice, this is called a rice pilaf. So what I do is I kind of toast the rice, added some vegetables to it, a little bit of the jerk seasoning as well.
Okay.
And then I added some sweet corn and the sweet corn water. That's what we cooked it in. So there's a fancy smancy seasoned rice basically.
Seasoned rice.
And what's Jamaican food without rice plantain? Yeah?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
You ready to dig
Enjoy.
in?
Yes.
All right, well, let's dig in.
Ooh.
What you going for first?
Plantain.
I feel like you have to build a perfect bite though. I'm going to try to build a perfect bite with a little bit of chicken.
Plantain soft and nice.
No hard plantain to it. Oh my goodness. Rice. Rice nice.
Rice nice.
You love rice. Don't make me laugh. All right, so let's continue now because one of my favorite stories I think about you is that, as you said, growing up, you had to play with the boys. You were thrown into the deep end straight.
Yeah.
So if you were playing for a men's team now, international team, which country would you be winning with? Who's the top one?
Currently, right now,
Yes.
France.
What do you like about France?
Again, the lineup. I feel like Me, being a striker, having them players around, I would never get tired of getting opportunities.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think France, their attacking is crazy.
It's
Alexis.
like a cheat code, man.
Nah.
So what, you and Mbappe up front?
Yeah. I do the hold up play, he do the runs. How about that?
You don't like checking back though. We'll get to that.
I mean, yeah.
Do you think there's any international team out there that can stop them?
France? Yeah, I think. Another team that I like watching, I'll probably say Spain.
Yeah.
Yamal is different.
Lamine Yamal.
Is different. Like for his age
At 18, right?
and the way he's playing,
next level.
different. I think this year, a lot of players could shine, but I think this year, the way he's been playing, top.
And off the pitch now, who is Bunny? What would you like the people to know? Because I know some tidbits are my favorite parts about you, but what would you like people to know?
You know, I'm a proper introvert. Like, it's funny because my teammates, they know now. But the way I am on the pitch is not the way I am off the pitch. Like, I'm passionate and I'm gonna dance, I wanna celebrate, I'm gonna have the fans, all that stuff. But when that's all said and done, I'm just a chill person. Like, I just chill.
Your homebody.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Nobody can draw you out. Except for me.
You have, but yeah, just for me, I'm more of like a nature person. You know, like I like traveling, seeing different places.
The outdoors.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the most have Grace products that you have at home?
I mean, they're right here.
They're right in front of us, the
Hot
ketchup.
sauce, the ketchup. And
This is in every Jamaican household.
Yeah. And baked beans, because again, Rasta.
That's
all.
alone.
Yeah, and that's all.
Clean
That's
only.
what has always been in my household when I was growing up. Like baked beans, the Rastas.
Of course. Well, before we start wrapping up, because we want to enjoy your food, just two final questions. Number one being now, because thanks to you, and I know you know, and you feel it, that you have done so much for the game, especially for young girls all over the world, not just in Jamaica and the Caribbean. So for those young girls watching your journey and hearing about your journey now, what would you hope they take from it, and what would you hope they see?
That's a
Deep question.
deep. When I go on the pitch, I know that it's more than just playing, especially from where I'm from. Like every game I play, it's almost like I'm creating history because it's never done before, you know? So I take pride in that, and I know that I keep that in the back of my head. So I just try to approach each game as it's my last, and I try to give everything that I can, because when I come off the pitch, I don't want to say, oh, I could have done more. You know, that's one thing I try to not say after each game.
Yeah.
But in terms of like young girls watching me, they could see or read or even watch back this in little chat that we're having, to say that like I've had a difficult upbringing, but that didn't stop me from reaching the highest of the heights. So I think that's something that they could look on.
And finally, just finish this sentence for me.
What's this now?
Ready. Victory to me tastes like...
Sacrifice finally paying off.
Perfect. Boom. Wow, we cheers to that.
Yes.
Home with your cayenne ginger.
Yes.
Tastes like sacrifice paying
Finally
off.
paying off.
Well, Bon Bon, thank you so much for talking with us. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you're happy that we fed you.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really, I didn't know what to expect, but it's exceeded my expectations, to be fair. So.
Full belly, happy heart. That's how we like it. And thanks, of course, everyone for watching. I'm Alexis Nunes, and once again, we hope that you join us for another episode of Grace Taste of Victory.
Make a meal that tastes like a win with these products. Available at Walmart, Publix, Kroger, Stop and Shop, Target, and more.